Alright, folks, another OnlyFans model quit. I'm starting to notice a trend, guys. This is no coincidence. I'm starting to notice a pattern. Okay, let's hear what she has to say.
Let's talk about why I deleted my OnlyFans. What? Alright, I know that OnlyFans is something that is super popular right now, and it feels like a lot of people want to be on it. Personally, I did OnlyFans for about 7 or 8 months, but I was just done. A lot of people like to say they started it because they feel empowered, they feel sexy, they feel confident.
See, guys, they all have the same talking points. They all have the same reasons. I feel empowered. I feel like a strong woman. I feel confident. I'm making my own money. I'm chasing the bag, you know? I don't need no man. And I'm noticing, guys, it's after that 6 to 7 months, that's when they start coming back to their senses. You know, after the honeymoon periods, the honeymoon phase, now they realize that, oh, we actually have to put in some work now. That's when they're like, oh shit, I'm done.
And yeah, at first, I did feel that, but it started to get really old really quick. You can only take so many videos of yourself without getting kind of sick of it. And yes, I was making good money from it, but personally,
You see, you can only take enough videos of yourself before you get sick of it. See, guys, because what? Because when they start, when they're new, guys are excited. They're like, oh, this is the new girl on the block, you know? So guys start subscribing and everything, but after a couple of months, it get old. They're like, ah, man, I'm sick of seeing this shit, man. She better be doing some sex tapes or like something better, you know? Now they have to put in some more work to please those guys, otherwise they're not gonna gain any more money. And that's how they get bored, they get lazy. I mean, they already are lazy, so that's why they even are doing OnlyFans, because they're looking for an easy way out. Yeah, so because they are lazy, they can't really put in the work and they end up quitting, you know? But by that time, it's already too late. The damage has been done by that time.
the stress that it was causing me just wasn't worth the money anymore.
Yep, the stress he was causing her wasn't worth the money anymore. Yeah, guys, by the time she's done doing sex work, she's already damaged, guys.
It feel like such a hassle, and I wasn't getting enjoyment from it anymore. It just wasn't really fun. And when you start doing it for a while, you feel like you have to really start upping your content every single time you post.
See, I just said this. They get tired, they get scared of the work that they have to put in to actually make some real money. This is not sustainable unless you are willing to sell your soul and start doing all kind of nasty shit. But if you do that, then you'll basically damage your soul for the rest of your life. So it's a catch-22, you know? It's difficult for them. But because these people are so arrogant, they don't listen to any advice when they go on platforms like freshandfit or all these other manosphere or red pill contents. Do you see how arrogant they are? They don't listen to anyone. They're like, nah, don't tell me how to live my life. I'm a grown woman. I know what I'm doing. I'm making money. Men are haters. But you see the consequences now? They don't see the consequences of their actions, guys. And then when they get damaged like that, now they want to punish the good guys for their own mistakes that the good guys don't have anything to do with, but they punish them after.
I feel like you always have to beat your last post, if that makes sense. And if I'm being fully transparent, yeah.
Yeah, she feels like she always have to beat her last post. This is what all of these OnlyFans content creators are going through. And some of them don't want to sell their souls, so they just quit. And then the other ones, they sell their souls, because to do those kind of nasty things on camera every day, you have to basically reach a certain level of I don't give a damn, you know? A certain level of immorality. You have to sell your soul somehow. You know, that's what's happening.
Yes, I did have a management to help me through some of it. Then the person who was helping me with my account ended up not working for that management company anymore, so I had to do it by myself. And it wasn't about oh.
Yep. This reminds me of Andrew Tate when he was talking about how he was managing escorts or managing cam girls, because those women, even if they have the looks and all these things, the attractiveness, they need a man to be there to basically manage them. Otherwise, they're not gonna be able to make money themselves. That's why women gravitate toward pimps, because pimps know how to basically take care of them.
I don't want to do it alone. But I kind of sat back and realized it just really wasn't worth the hassle. There's
Yeah, like pimps basically know how to put them to work, because most of these women don't have the discipline. So the pimp is gonna push them. He's like a coach, you know. He's like a fitness coach, accountability. You know, like there is someone to hold them accountable, to keep them organized, to keep them structured, and also they go through emotions. So those pimps or those managers are there to basically handle them. It's like they're handlers. They need a handler.
so many other parts of my life that I want to put more attention towards and more energy towards, and that just wasn't something that was fulfilling me. Like
Oh, that wasn't fulfilling her. But if you ask her that question when she started doing OnlyFans, man, that would have been a whole different story. She would have been like, "Oh yeah, I feel empowered. This is fulfilling. I'm so happy with my life right now." You know, just like go and watch multiple debates between OnlyFans model and red pill content creators. You're gonna see what it is.
didn't gain any fulfillment from it. It didn't feel valuable to me. And I want to be putting out content and putting out work that I'm genuinely proud of and I want to stand behind. And again,
Okay. So she wasn't proud of doing OnlyFans. That means she was lying to herself in the beginning, or she was lying to anyone else that was asking her about how she felt about the content that she was making.
I'm not dissing OnlyFans at all. They're a great platform and there are so many people that love doing it. And that is totally cool. You do you. But for me personally, it is just not in the cards anymore. It was just not working out. Those are just my thoughts on it. I don't know if that made any sense. But if you want to see more of me from now on, just keep updated on
That's crazy, man.
my Instagram and TikTok.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's what it is, you know? That's what it is. They have to make the mistakes first, and they make not the slightest mistakes. This is actually a big mistake. Like this, how do you recover from sex work? I don't think a guy will take you serious in the future. I mean, no normal guy will take you serious in your life. It's over. It's over. Like, you basically have damaged your soul. You know, sexual immorality, you know, OnlyFans, selling pussy, selling all these things online, you know, making guys jerk off, you know, like inciting lust into people's minds. That's crazy, man, you know? How do you come back from that? It's over, you know? So I wonder what she thinks now. What does she think about her past? And I mean, you can redeem yourself, but that's gonna be a lot of work. But most of these women are not willing to put in that kind of work, you know? They're lazy because they're gonna have to go through therapy, to go through self-reflection, to go through. It's a whole healing process. They need deliverance from God, you know, God. But most of them don't even believe in God to start with, or if they do, they don't. I don't know, man. They're just lazy, man. It just takes a lot of work. But anyways, guys, this is a trend that I'm noticing. You know, a lot of these OnlyFans models are quitting, and a lot of them are not making money. The only ones that are making money are like the top 1%, the ones that have been making money from the beginning. And those ones, I feel like they are plants. They are plants, they have connections, the algorithm pushes them, and yeah, just many things, you know. And then, like, the ones that make some money, like the ones that are arrogant, that comes to these podcasts and talk shits, you know, those ones, they make money for like the first like 3 to 6 months, the honeymoon phase, just because they might be attractive, and then they knew. But after like those 3 to 6 months, after the honeymoon phase, guys get tired of them and they want to see more, but they are not willing to do, you know, like to put in that kind of work to do more. And also the management, you gotta pay them, you know. So it's a whole system in place that you have to feed, you know. So like most of them are not making that much revenue first to take care of the manager and all these other people like, because there is a whole team, like the videographer, the photographer, the one that edits all these things. It's a whole team that she gotta feed. Like there is a cost to operate this business, and most of these women are not willing to put in that work. They're not about that shit. There's a cost of operating the business. They're not willing to do that. And then at the same time too, yeah, after that 3 to 6 months period, yeah, after the honeymoon phase, they get burned out, and yeah, they can't put in that kind of work, and they just quit. And then now, just like Kevin Samuel said, when OnlyFans is done, Subway will be hiring. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Peace, guys.